Hello. In this video, I'll be giving you a few tips for your first hire, how to hire, when to hire, who to hire, how to manage your employees, and some other basic stuff for your first hire. All right, let's get started.
Wealth entrepreneur. Sorry, still working on a proper intro.
So when is the best time to hire? Now, I would say, especially if you're watching this video, you probably feel there's a need to hire someone, and you're probably right. Especially if you are the bottleneck in the business, then you definitely need to prioritize hiring someone as soon as possible. What I mean by you being the bottleneck in the business, for example, if the designs are always like delayed because they're waiting for your approval, if emails are replied late because you don't have time, or if documents are not submitted on time because you're doing other things, then you're definitely a bottleneck in the business. Or like letters coming in, you're not opening the letters, you're not reading the letters, you're not submitting invoices on time. You're a bottleneck. You get someone else, you get like a virtual assistant to help you out. Let's talk about employer brand. You need to have an employer brand in place before you start hiring and advertising your job, so that your candidates are clear, the employee is clear on what your company's values are, and they can see if they can fit in your company. Most good candidates would actually Google your company, they would look at your social media, they would look at your website, and they would try to see if there's a pattern, if everything correlates, and if you're being consistent in your message, in your mission statement. So make sure that's all clear. Some questions that will help you determine what your business brand is are questions such as, what is my business's function? What do I actually do in the business as the owner of the business? What are my business goals? Who are my customers? Who are my clients? What is their persona? Yeah, you need to have a customer avatar. And what is my mission statement? So what type of roles do I hire? Usually, you would hire someone who can help you overcome your shortcomings, or you hire someone to do a task that you already do, but it's not really moving your business forward. So you could spend that time driving your business forward. You're the captain of the ship, basically. So you'd have to delegate all the other tasks so you can move the business forward. One really good tip that would definitely help you out with deciding what roles to hire is to have a repeat 15-minute timer for 2 weeks every single day. And when the timer goes off, write down what you're doing at that moment. For example, if you're writing an email, writing email, just write it down on a piece of paper or in your notebook, and keep a track record for 2 weeks. So you end up having tasks like writing email, answering customer, doing graphic design, posting on Google, doing social media, doing SEO. And then after 2 weeks, you go through all the tasks you've been doing randomly every 15 minutes, and you put them in categories like stuff relevant to marketing, what you've been doing, stuff relevant to business decision, admin stuff, graphic stuff, web development stuff. And you start seeing a pattern. You start building these little departments that you can delegate. Okay, the business decisions, I'm going to concentrate on business decisions, and all these other stuff, I'm going to delegate. Where to hire your first employee? Your first employee, the easiest way would be through family and friends. So you ask your family and friends if anyone's interested in doing an intern or doing a part-time job or a full-time job. And it's much easier finding your first employee through friends and family. Then the second option would be to post your job description on your social media, on your Instagram, on your Facebook, on your LinkedIn, or any other social media you have. Then that way you still know the people you're hiring. So the trust isn't really a problem, because especially for a solo entrepreneur, for a wealth entrepreneur, trust, it's a big thing, because you're going to be sharing a lot of, you don't really have a proper infrastructure in place yet, and there's a lot of privacy issues. So it's better to go with someone who you know at the beginning. But then tier 3 would be, if you don't find anyone through tier 1 and tier 2, then tier 3 would be something like a job board. I have more information about this in a little ebook I wrote. You can download for free on my website. Go to Wolftrepreneur. I'll put a link here where you can put your email and you can download. I'll send you the ebook for free. So, what do you include in the job description? Your job description needs to be a combination of soft skills and hard skills. So, the soft skills that are important to your business and the hard skills you need and the value they hold for your business. Okay. And you have to keep asking yourself, what's in it for them, for the candidate, for the employee? What's in it for them? What benefits do they get? Do they have ongoing training? Do they have any other benefits? So is it a work environment that excites them? That's really important. So how do I find the right employee for my company? As entrepreneurs, we don't really have an HR department. We are the HR department. So we need to have a very effective system of filtering the candidates. So one thing is, as soon as you post a job on one of these job boards, you're going to get a lot of applications, and a lot of them would be copying and pasting the same reply. Yeah. So to eliminate this, in my detailed job description, I have a sentence like something like, note, please make sure you use the keyword, you include the keyword virtual 101 in your email subject when you respond to this job application. Then I continue the job description. So I get like from all the job applications that respond, probably 70% will just have a generic email subject. That to me, that means they haven't even read the job application completely, and they just like copying and pasting to like a lot of other employers and companies. So I don't even bother opening the emails that don't have that keyword in the title. I'll just delete these emails because they're not going to be a fit for my company. I don't want someone who just wants to get a job. I want someone who's genuinely interested in joining my company. So that's stage one. So that will filter out a lot of the applications and it leaves me like 30% of the applications, which is really positive. At this stage, without even looking at the candidate, I'll send another email to all these applications who included that keyword in the email title. I send them another email with a link to a job application form. In this form, I will take a capture detail like name, surname, link to their LinkedIn profile, link to their portfolio, their location, their working hours, and their salary expectations, and some other detail. It will literally take them 1 or 2 minutes to fill in the application. Now, at this stage, again, 50% will not respond. So then 50% will not fill in the job application form and submit it. So now that's great because now I filtered down the candidates to the ones that are more interested in the role than the others. At this stage, I'll send all the candidates who've responded and filled in the job application. I'll send them a very, very easy and simple assignment, which will take between 3 minutes and 5 minutes to complete. And I ask them to get back to me. At this stage, again, probably 50% will not respond, and I get 50% of candidates who are definitely really interested in my company who respond with the complete assignment. The assignment really doesn't matter what it is, it's just for them to see if they're going to get back to you or not, how interested they are in your company. At this stage, I'm going to arrange a phone call with the candidates. So yeah, I go through the job application. I look at all the attributes, and obviously, I don't contact everyone on the job application. To be clear, like if I look at some of the parameters and they're not suitable, then obviously I don't contact them. If I look at the portfolio and it's horrible, then I don't contact them, right? So, but majority of the people that completed the assignment and got back to me, filled in the job application, I arrange a video call with majority of them. And in the video call, I have another template. I have an Excel, I have a spreadsheet with a lot of parameters. So whilst I'm interviewing them, I'm rating them in things like communication skills, confidence, and things like soft skills, hard skills like So I keep asking them questions, and on the background, I'm rating them from 1 to 10. And it's a long spreadsheet. I can, again, I'm more than happy to share a template with you. If you're interested, just drop your email. There's a link. You can drop your email there. I can send you the template for free. So after I finish the interview with all these candidates, then now I send them, I select maybe 5 or maybe more, it depends, I don't know. I send them an assignment. This assignment will probably take around an hour to complete. So I send them an assignment. It's more technical and they need to put some thought into it. And then I select 5 candidates, maximum 5 candidates, to do another interview. So I do another video call, and then after that, I just select one candidate. And it's very important you give your candidates feedback. So even if you didn't select your candidate, whoever applied for your role, I think it's your moral duty to give them some feedback because they've spent time filling in your application. They've spent time doing your initial assignment, your second assignment. And if you can help them out, give them tips that will help them improve, then that'll be really good. I've had employees that I've rejected initially that applied for my job roles again in a year's time. And they're working for my company right now as a virtual assistant. So, to keep an open mind and keep the detail. Maybe in the future they've improved on their skills, and you can hire them. Thank you for watching. I'm thinking of doing a part 2 where I explain stuff in more detail and explain the software I use and the hiring process in more detail, and how to keep the employees motivated and all that stuff, and how to train them, blah, blah, blah. So if you're interested, let me know, comment below, and I'll make the part 2 video. I hope you found this video useful, and thank you very much for watching again, and make sure you subscribe and all that stuff. All right, take care. Bye-bye.